Deep inside your body, two organs you would probably never link are having a secret conversation. It is your gut, talking to your lungs. And what they are saying to each other could be the hidden reason for everything. From why you catch so many colds, to how bad your allergies or asthma get. We are about to pull back the curtain on a secret communication network that could completely change how you see your own health. It sounds a little strange, right? The gut and lungs are not physically connected, so how can one possibly affect the other? The answer is a fascinating biological network that scientists call the gut-lung axis. And no, it is not just a theory. It is a two-way communication highway that is built right into our bodies. Right here is a way to think about it. Your gut is like a bustling, vibrant rainforest, home to trillions of microorganisms. By comparison, have a much smaller and more delicate ecosystem. This communication network means that the health and balance of the gut rainforest can directly shape the environment in the lungs. This link starts incredibly early. Well, not from the exact same tissue, both organs develop from the same primitive structure in the embryo, which helps explain why they share some striking similarities, including parts of a common immune system. So, what happens when this community in your gut starts sending messages north? This conversation between your gut and lungs happens in a few incredible ways. First, through something called metabolites. When you eat fiber-rich foods like fruits and vegetables, the good bacteria in your gut break them down and produce powerful compounds called short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. These SCFAs are like tiny messengers that enter your bloodstream and travel to the lungs, where they have a strong anti-inflammatory effect. Studies show that higher levels of these SCFAs can help protect against allergic inflammation and may even reduce symptoms of conditions like asthma and COPD. Second, the gut is basically a boot camp for your immune system. Immune cells that are trained in the gut can then migrate to the lungs to help fight off infections. A healthy gut microbiome ensures your lung defenses are strong and ready to take on pathogens. But this highway runs both ways, and the communication can turn against you. If the gut protective lining becomes compromised, sometimes discussed as leaky gut, things can go wrong. A poor diet, stress, or illness can damage this barrier. When that happens, inflammatory bacterial components like lipopolysaccharides, or LPs, can escape the gut and enter the bloodstream. These molecules are a major trigger for widespread inflammation, which can travel to the lungs and make respiratory conditions much worse. This is not just happening on a microscopic level. It has very real effects on your health. An imbalanced gut has been linked to a higher risk of respiratory infections like the flu and pneumonia. It can also make chronic lung diseases worse. For example, a growing body of research suggests a strong connection between gut imbalances in infancy and the development of asthma later in life. Some studies have found that infants with less bacterial diversity in their gut are more likely to be diagnosed with asthma as children. A similar connection is seen in adults with COPD, where gut disruption is linked to more severe flare-ups. There is also emerging evidence that our gut health can influence how our bodies handle viral infections, including COVID-19. While the connection is complex and still being studied, it highlights just how deeply interconnected these two systems are. It is amazing to think that what is going on in your gut can have such a direct impact on how well you breathe. If you find this as fascinating as we do, go ahead and subscribe to join us as we explore more of the human body hidden connections. The good news here is that you are not just a bystander in this conversation. You can actively influence it for the better. Supporting a healthy gut-lung axis is one of the most powerful things you can do for your respiratory health. It all starts with your diet. Eating a wide variety of fiber-rich foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, is non-negotiable. This is the fuel your beneficial gut microbes need to produce those anti-inflammatory SCFAs. Probiotics can also make a difference. Fermented foods like yogurt and kefir contain live, beneficial bacteria that can help restore balance. Certain probiotic strains, like Lactobacillus rhamnosus, have shown promise in animal and human studies for their ability to help reduce lung inflammation. Finally, try to be mindful of the things that can throw your gut off balance. This includes avoiding unnecessary antibiotic use, finding ways to manage stress, and getting enough sleep. All of these factors can negatively impact your gut microbiome and, by extension, your lung health. The gut-lung axis shows us a profound truth about our bodies. Everything is connected. Taking care of your gut is not just about digestion anymore. It is a real strategy for protecting your lungs and strengthening your overall immunity. By nurturing the hidden world inside you, you are empowering your body's ability to defend itself, which can help you breathe a little easier and live a whole lot healthier. The secret conversation is happening whether we listen or not. But now, you know how to join in.